शेयर करती हूँ।
स्टार्टेड है मैम।
जिस सिद्धांत सर है बट वो दो अलग ही होते हैं सिद्धांत।
म्यूट अनम्यूट क्या है मैम इसका?
ये कितना है?
ओके
इनमें से कौन धोखा ये तो काहीच नाही नहीं
okay, we'll do the second paragraph.
This is 2021 वाला पेपर इधर ओरिजिनेट होता है ना
मैम स्टार्ट कर दो ना. So we'll start with the second paragraph, which states that the newly formed state government wants to bring more development in the state. Therefore, the government proposed to launch various welfare programs. Before bringing up any welfare program, the state government intended to understand the population percentage of the state by age group, so the government could plan the welfare programs accordingly. The state government found that the state's 30% of population were children between the age group of 0 to 15. So we'll just make a table which states the population with percentage. So the age group is 0 to 15 and the percentage of population here is 30%. Okay. In the next sentence, it is said that next to child's population, 17.75% of population were adolescents between the age group of 16 to 25. The percentage is 17.75. Okay. The early adult population, that is the age group from 26 to 35, it is said here that the percentage is 17.25 percentage. So in the first case, it was 0 to 15 case, it was 30%. In the next case, it is 17.75, and in the third case, it is 17.25. In the next stage, which is the age group of 36 to 45, the percentage is 14.25, and the elderly population of the state, which is okay. Just before that, we missed one more thing, which is the age group of 46 to 55. The percentage population for them is 14.25. 14.25, and for here it is okay. And the last stage, that is for the age group of 56 to 65. The percentage is 5.12%, and all that is 66 and above, the percentage is 1.13%, which is comparatively less than any other age groups. To get a better clarity, the state government concerned is seeking the answers to the following questions. So we'll just get started with the question number 141, which asks us, out of every 5,600 persons, what is the number of persons below the age of 26 years? So here they are saying that there are a total of 5,600 persons. This is just a case in which we need to assume that there are certain particulars involved here. So we need to find the number of persons below the age group of 26. So what do you mean by below the age group of 26 is the age group will be consisting of 0 to 15 and 16 to 25. These both age groups are inclusive of below the age group of 26. So for 0 to 15 the percentage is 30, and for 16 to 25 the percentage is 17.75. So we'll just add up this both the percentage which gives us 47.75%. And now we need to find the number of persons, so we'll just simply go by the percentage rule, like 47.75% of 5600, which will be 47.75 upon 100 into 5600. This two zeros will be cancelled out and we'll have to simply multiply 47.75 into 5 into 56, which will give us somewhere the answer around 2673.32, and we'll consider option D, which is very close by to this answer, which is 2674. All right. Now we'll move on to the next question, which is question number 142. Question number 142, which asks us, there are 400 million people below the age group of 36 years. How many million people are in the age group of 56 to 65? So here we have been again asked about the age group below 36 years. So below 36 years, what all will be inclusive? What all ages will be inclusive? 0 to 15, 16 to 25, and 26 to 35. So for 0 to 15, it was 30% again. For 16 to 25, it was 17.75%. And for 26 to 35, it was 17.25%. And they have been saying us that these all consist percentage is equivalent to 400 million people. So we'll simply add all this percentage, which will be 30 plus 17.75 plus 17.25. Okay. Which will give us 65%. Okay. So 400 million people is equal to 65%. So we need to find how many million people are in the age group of 6 to 65. From this information, we can find the total number of people involved. So we'll simply write as 65% of 400 is equal to, okay, sorry. 65% of total, not 400. 65% of total is equal to 400. So we'll get the total. So it will be 65 upon 100 into T is equal to 400. We'll just take T on one side, then this will become 400 into 100 by 65. So 5 13s are 5 20s are. So this will be around 8,000 divided by 13. So 8,000 divided by 13, which will be somewhere around 6, or we can simply write the total in this format only, 8,000 by 13, and we can just if it happens to cancel out in the next step, it will be good for us. So we have been asked here the number of people in millions in the age group of 56 to 65. So in the age group of 56 to 65, the percentage here is given as 5.12%. So with that is equal to 5.12% of the total. So 5.12 by 100 into total, which is 8,000 by 13. Now we can do here as 5 and 2 into 80 upon 100 into 30. This 10 gets cancelled, and here we are left with the calculations, which is 512 into 8, which is equal to 4096, and below in the denominator it is 130, which will give us 31.50. Here I did not consider millions because if we just write millions and add up the zeros to every digit, this will just create confusion for us. As in the answer, it is already the given in millions, so we can simply take them in digits, and later on we can consider them in millions. So the answer is C. Option is C. We'll move to the next part, which is question number 143. Here it is saying that if there are 20 million people in the age group of 56 to 65, what is the difference between the number of people in the age group of 16 to 25 and 46 to 65? Firstly, they are saying that there are 20 they are saying that there are 20 million people in the age group of 56 to 65. So in the age group of 56 to 65, the ratio percentage is 5.12%. So 5.12% of total is equal to 20 million, or we can just keep this million apart just to lessen our confusion. Into T is equal to 20. Now this T is equal to 20 into 100 upon 5.12. You can also write this as 5 and 2. Now we'll do the calculations, which is 20,000 or 2 lakhs divided by 5 and 2, which will give us somewhere around 390.625 million. This is the total population. Now we need to find out what is the difference between the age group of 46 to 55 and 26 to 35. So 46 to 55, the percentage is 14.25%, and 26 to 35, the percentage is 17.25%. So if we subtract 17.25 minus 14.25, we get as 3%. So we'll have to simply find 3% of the total. So 3% of total will give us the number of people, or the difference between 46 to 55 and 26 to 35. Okay, so 3 by 100 into total. What was the total? It is 390.625. 390.625. So here we can cut this by 5. So we are remaining with 78.125 into 3 by 20. So now we'll calculate 78.125 into 3, which will give us 234.37 and 20. Now we'll divide this by 20. Okay, we just missed a part in the question. We removed the total percentage, which is we removed the total percentage, which is 390.625. Here we need to find the difference between 16 to 25. So 16 to 25, the percentage here is given as 17.75. 16 to 25, it is 17.25%. And here 36 to 55. The age difference is 14.25. Everything remains the same. Here again we need to find 3% of this only. 16 to 25. 17 point, okay, it is 17.75. 17.75 minus 14.25. It is 3.5% and not 3. Okay, now we'll have to find 3.5% of total, which is equal to 3.5 by 100 into 390.625. So here it will come as 350 upon 100 into 390.625. We can cancel this out. We are remaining with 390.625 into 7, which is equal to 2734.375 divided by 2. Which will give us 12.18 million. We'll move to the next part, which is question number 144. If the difference between the number of people in the age group 46 to 65, 46 to 60, 46 to 55, sorry, not 65, and 26 to 35. The difference between these two ages is equal to 15.75 millions. Now, firstly, we'll just find out what is 46 to 55. It is 14.25%. And what is 26 to 35? It is 17.25%. 17.25%. If we subtract both of this, if we subtract 17.25 minus 14.25, we get 3. So the difference is 3%. And the population here is 17.75 million. So we can also write this as this 3% of total is equal to 15.75, which says that 3 by 100 into t is equal to 15.75. That is t is equal to 15.75 into 100 by 3. 3 5s are 15, 3 2s are 6, 3 5s are 15, which is 52500, which is option D. Let's move to the last question of the set, which is question number 145. which asks us which age group accounts for the maximum population in the state. Maximum population in the state. So one thing is very clear. Let the population be anything. Let the population be any number. The more the percentage of people in a particular age group will be the largest population of that age group. So according to the given part, the highest percentage is age group of 16 to here in the options it is not given as 0 the first parameter of the age group, which is 0 to 15, which is the maximum, which is 30%. Here in the options it is not given, so we'll have to take the second best, and the second best is 17.75, which is next, which is second in place after the age group of 0 to 15, and 17.75 is the age group of the population of 16 to 25. So here our answer simply remains 16 to 25. Many of us think that this must be a printing mistake or any other mistake, but actually in the options it is not mentioned 0 to 15. So we'll just consider the second best. So here we are done with question number, a complete paragraph on conch from this.